Hi, this is Lawrence City Councilor Mark LaPlante, and welcome to City Councilor Mark LaPlante Reports. This is March 30th, 2012 edition. This first segment deals with my involvement with the South Florence East School and their Reading Across America. Here there are a number of young school children who were very involved in reading, and we talk a lot about how they should be involved in getting a library card and being proactive in reading. Take a look. It's important to have the children and the parents here as well, because as we try to celebrate and try to encourage those of our youth to develop a love and an appreciation for reading, I had the opportunity last week to go to South Florence East Elementary. By the way, one of 64 schools in the Commonwealth that has received the Commendation Award by Governor Patrick for the last couple years. So it's a school that seems to be doing and is doing well, as is evidenced by some of the students and their families and parents that are here today. So one of the things that I challenged these students and others as well was I had no problems going ahead and reading, but what I thought was important was reading was one thing, but I wanted to impart upon them how important it was to get a library card. I can go into the Lawrence Public Library, and there's actually two libraries in Lawrence. There's one at the north side of the Lawrence Public Library on 51 Lawrence Street, and there's one here near our neighborhood on Parker Street, and that address is 135 Parker Street. It's called the Branch Library. You can go in there, and you show this card, and anybody here can get one, and then you show them this card, and they'll say, yeah, whatever you want a book here, and they'll let you take it out as long as you bring it back. Where else can you get a deal like how important it was is to take advantage of our libraries in our city, and that reading can last forever. And so I brought my library card, and I said to them that if they brought their library card, I think we would all want to hear very briefly who they are and maybe a book that they're currently reading, because I think these kids have an appreciation and a love for reading that I want to, and I think we all do, want to encourage. So let me start off. Now, between us, just between the three of us right here, how tough was it to get a library card? Honestly.
I got it at school.
Yeah, did they ask you tough questions or anything?
No.
I mean, they just said, what did you say to them? You say anything? You just walked up and they just gave you something, or did you ask them, or what happened?
I asked him, what was this?
And what did you do?
I said thank you.
Yeah, but you asked for a library card? Was there a
Yes.
test? Did they ask you anything?
No.
No? You just got it. They just
Yeah.
gave it to you. Was that too hard, was it?
No.
No, good. Okay. You know when you want to start off? Show your library. Give your library card. Just pull it right out. And I want you to show my colleagues over here that you have this card. Okay, what are you reading?
The book that I'm reading is The Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
You want to give your name? Noah?
My name is Noah.
Okay. Great, thank you.
Councilor LaPlante.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Councilor LaPlante, can you put the microphone closer to
Sure.
please?
Good, come on. Go ahead.
Okay.
Your name?
My name is Jasmine, and I'm reading Judy Moody.
Show me, get your library.
And no?
Good, thank you. Yeah.
My name is Jenica Sam, and I'm reading The Kid Who Became President by Dan Gutman.
Very good, thank you.
My name is Ilma Acosta, and I'm reading Cat's Wings.
What's it called?
Cat's Wings.
Cat's Wings? Great, thank you. I know the mic, nice and loud.
My name is Aaliyah, and I'm reading Charlotte's Web by Ed White.
Thank you. Is that it? Great. And thank you to the parents. You can all have a seat right now. I know that we have a couple of teachers here that have a very brief presentation, very brief, to talk about a program that they're doing at the South Florence East School, again, to encourage reading and to encourage the dynamic and to really help not only the students that you see here, but also many of the other students that go to that school. Most of them obviously are from my district. And one more thing about Reading Across America. The South Florence East School has asked if people would be willing to donate books to the school. What they're trying to do there is trying to get books back to some of the students' families. So if you have any books that are age appropriate between the ages of 5 and 13, please get in contact with me and we can make arrangements to get those books to the South Florence East Elementary School. Thanks.
In addition to that, every child who attends, so if you come with 5 children, every child gets a free book of their choice at our free bookstore. We've collected thousands of books through a lot of effort that we then offer to the children to bring home for free. And they get really excited about this. It's just a great thing to see. And we have board books for little ones, and then we have chapter books for the older siblings that might be coming along.
And if you have any of these books that you want to donate, certainly you can get in touch with the school, or you can get in touch with me, and I can be a conduit to get that information to the people. And then any of those slightly used books, I'd be happy to facilitate making them get over to the right hand. So, Cub Scout Pack 13 from Lawrence recently had its Pinewood Derby. This is the race where the boys make their own cars and race it. Evan Laplante is the local correspondent who is reporting from this recent activity.
I'm here with Boy Scout Kyle Brennan. He's a Boy Scout, not a Cub Scout. That's a whole different rank. So you're in Troop 13, right? Yeah. And so you guys funded this whole thing.
Yeah, we did. Mainly because we want to help you guys out, and also I even remember doing the Pinewood Derby myself as a kid. That wasn't actually too long ago, maybe 3 years ago. I remember putting my car on the track myself and watching it go, and all like the experiences I had with the car, and it was just a fun experience.
How did you help your son prepare for this Pinewood Derby race?
Well, I think with the Pinewood Derby, I think it's very important to get the kids involved, and I helped them with the cutting a bit, but it's important for them to kind of have a chance to learn some design, and some obviously to design the graphics, and help with getting the wheels on, and basically to be there as a someone that can help them when they have questions and what they're trying to get done.
Now tell me, what is the Pinewood Derby?
It's when you make a car of Pinewood and you race.
Now, do you make this car by yourself, or does anybody help you?
A grown-up will help you.
My mom and dad bought me this car. It was already cut out. It came with a gun. I painted it. I put weights on it. I graphited it. And I came in second.
Today I'm here with my brother, Max Laplante. He won the whole entire Pinewood Derby. That's a big deal. Max, what did you do to make your car go so fast?
Well, I put a lot of graphite in it, and I didn't make it go over 5.0 pounds. The weights help it go faster, because if it goes over 5 pounds, then it won't be able to race. So I made it go a little closer to 5 pounds. I made 4.7, so then it will be able to race.
St. Patrick's Day activities take place every year in the city of Lawrence during March, and this year was no exception. This year, we also had a chance to deal with the luncheon as well as the dinner. And the St. Patrick's Day luncheon featured the newest Irishman of the year, Tim Doherty. Listen as we learn a little bit more about St. Patrick's Day and the festivities in the month of March.
Well, we just had a fantastic luncheon here. Our 43rd annual Hibernian luncheon was attended by many dignitaries and former Ambassador Ray Flynn. We had from Ireland, we had the Minister of Children and Youth Affairs, Francis Fitzgerald. We had the Consul General from Ireland, and a whole host of the local state representatives in the Senate and House, as well as, of course, the Lawrence, many members of the Lawrence City Council, as well as the Mayor of Methuen. So, plus another 300 or 400 plus people.
Yeah, last Saturday we had a dinner dance with, again, over 300 people attending, and that is the 143rd, if I'm correct, dinner dance in the city of Lawrence. The Hibernians have been in the city since a couple years after its inception.
Clatter, there was something as well, right?
The Clatter had a family day with Irish music. It kind of filled in this blank spot of the parade, which we miss. it's a month to celebrate our heritage, but I want to say this about the Hibernians. We are Irish all year round. We meet regularly. Our charity work, our goal for United Peaceful Ireland is very much on our mind. So this month highlights it, and we bring all our brothers in, whether you're Irish or not. But the Hibernians itself is an all-year organization.
The first question is, you're Irishman of the Year.
Correct.
So what does that mean?
Well, Mark, I'll tell you, that means a lot to me and my family for our Irish heritage, because my father-in-law, who you know, Charlie Nyan, he was my sponsor into Division 8 AOH back in 1990. And it was very important to him and to our family to maintain our Irish heritage, and how best to do that by being a member of Division 8 AOH. And I would go to all the dinner dances when they were at Central Catholic at our old home in Appleton Way, and I would see all the prior Irishmen of the Year getting their awards, and I always had the utmost respect for them. I never thought I would be counted amongst that group, but being named Irishman of the Year for 2012 means a lot to me, and it makes me think a lot about my family, my heritage, and a lot of those predecessors that have gotten the award before me. Question, actually, at my roots, growing up in Everett, my dad was very much into Irish heritage, and we would go to the Friendly Saints of St. Patrick's dinner every year, and they would have the same type of award. But when I moved to Lawrence, I actually saw what it really meant to be, you know, an Irishman and have Irish heritage, because of all the history in Ireland and all of the folks that are in Lawrence, obviously, that have a very proud Irish background, as do I.